Welcome back to our YouTube channel, guys. My name is Ardil and I'm really proud to be showing you another one of our unboxing videos. This is part of a new series where we're going to be going through a little bit more about the products that we install on a day-to-day basis. Today's video is all about the brand new Pioneer Z9200. It's a DAB unit featuring wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, CD, DVD, DAB, packed full of features, and we're going to be going through exactly what's in the box if you guys were to buy this product either from ourselves or have the product installed by ourselves. So we're going to be opening up the box. Obviously the Pioneer branding is all over the box. We're starting off with all of the cables. So one thing with an aftermarket unit is the fact that you've got the option to either, when you're upgrading the sound system in your vehicle, to either run high level or you can use RCAs. So one of the cool things about this, so all the cables are right up top. So inside the first bit of packaging, what we've got is the wiring for rear view camera input, the subwoofer output, as well as all of the front and rear speaker outputs via the RCA cables there. Plus you've got a rear monitor output and video output. So they're all live directly in there. Then also what we've got is two USB cables. The reason why there's two USB cables is the fact that this radio has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay functionality. They do also give these two little stickers, which are here, which basically allow to put the little stickers onto the USB cable so you can identify which ones are a CarPlay port as well as an Android Auto port as well, which is quite cool. So these either can be run into glove box or wherever you're doing the install. If you're doing it yourself, wherever you want to mount these, they can be carefully selected and put on with there. So that's quite nice that they can supply you with two. Then you've got the radio cage and tools to actually do the install and mount the radio. The unit also comes with a GPS antenna. Even though this unit doesn't have built-in GPS, it's still essential that this is installed properly and professionally so it picks up the correct sort of signals on the actual Apple CarPlay or Android Auto mapping system. It's very essential that we see actual GPS antennas installed in a sort of a really wrong way a lot of the time, when either customers are installing it themselves or other people are installing it, where a lot of the time this GPS antenna is mounted on the windscreen or dashboard or wherever, facing down. This needs to see the sky basically. It doesn't need to be on display as such on the dashboard. It can be hidden away underneath the dashboard. However, depending on vehicle application, that might change. However, this should always be looking up, seeing the sky to pick up a good GPS signal. So that's quite important there. Then we've actually got the ISO harness and a little microphone as well. We found with microphones that we can use the existing bracket that they supply here. This is designed to go actually mounting just tucked up near the rear view mirror in the headlining area. However, this is quite a nice solution. What we've been doing on quite a few installs is actually flushing this in to trim panels. So we just completed a Ferrari FF head unit install with a similar unit. We had the built-in navigation system on there, and we actually flushed this into the fascia panel that we built. So there's different ways. You don't have to have this on display. Obviously factory microphones are hidden away. You can either go in factory mic positions potentially, or alternatively you can flush it into panels and do some quite cool stuff with this. So don't think that when you're having an aftermarket unit that it needs to look aftermarket as such. You can hide away things like the GPS antenna as well as the microphone. So then up top, underneath all that, we've got all the warranty stuff and also all the communication and manuals. So they're all up at the top, but we don't need to go through them together. So inside here, this is where we then start looking into actually the unit itself. So we've got a little pouch. The reason for these pouches, they're not really used that much anymore, is because the actual full screen on this unit can be removed and you can store the screen away in a pouch. However, we don't generally recommend that you take it off every single time that you pull up anywhere, because the main thing is because the plated and the way they're actually fixed in, they are designed to sort of stay in. However, you do have the option and a nice little Pioneer pouch supplied there as well with the unit. So inside the box now, so this is actually going through the actual unit itself. So that's the box there for the Pioneer unit. And inside here you've got, it's protected by these polystyrene pads here, so we'll take them off. So we use this unit quite a lot. It's actually one of our most popular units that we've been using over the last couple of months, and we just want to go through and show you guys exactly what's actually included in the kit when you buy this unit. Obviously, this won't just fit into any car. You do need a fitting kit, which we can also supply. We generally use either 2 manufacturers for that, Connects 2 or in CarTech. We can supply you with the whole gear, or alternatively, obviously when you're coming in, we can spec whichever the best unit is for you. So this might not be the go-to unit for you, however, it's a really nice looking unit, plus it features wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. So it's a double DIN unit. Basically, on the back of it, you've got all your connectors in a really nice layout. You've got your 2 USB ports there. You've got your ISO connector for your signals and your speaker cable going out. Plus you've got your antenna. So this is for your factory FM antenna. Then you've got a DAB option as well. So not included in the kit, some units do come with DAB antennas, the glass mounted ones. However, whenever we're buying in the unit, because our customers generally want to go for a shark fin antenna or a roof mounted antenna of some description, we don't spec the units with DAB antennas when we're buying them. However, we also do provide glass mounted antennas separately. So if you did want to go down that route, you can also do that. So really nice looking unit all the way around to the front. So we've got a 7-inch touchscreen here. We've also got this plastic fascia panel, but then obviously you do need another fascia panel that will actually sit into the vehicle depending on the vehicle. Along the bottom here, it's got some protective film just along the bottom protecting the button, so we'll remove that just so you guys can see it a little bit better. Along here, along the bottom, we've got minus plus on the volume. Then we've got the home button and also source changes. Plus we've got a mute button there, back button, and also a microphone button. This is most commonly used for when you're listening on, when you've got your phone connected and you want to use Siri, or you want to use Google Talk, where basically you can press that little button, you'll talk through, and it will do voice recognition via your phone system. Then you've got the eject button. The eject button is pretty cool because what that does is it allows the unit to flip forward. You've got a CD slot there, a DVD slot, as well as an SD card. So you can actually store your music on an SD card on high res format, for instance, plug that in, and that all sits behind the screen, but still utilizing a nice, clear 7-inch screen with physical buttons along the bottom. Also, what we've got in here as well is the ability, when you press that button, you can adjust the tilt. So depending on the vehicle, you might have a dashboard that's slightly slanted and you want the unit to flip up or down. And now actually you can do is you can set that, and when you turn on your ignition, it will actually then remember what you last had, which is really nice and really important. That's obviously dependent on how you've done the install and make sure you've wired that correctly. But it's been a really, really reliable unit for us. Once during the initial setup, you can check whether you want to set it up in network mode and set it up completely, and you can configure multiple phones to it as well, which is quite nice. But the fact that it's got wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto, a couple of new units that are coming to the market have enabled that, but it's a really nice looking unit and you've got full functionality there as well. Obviously, if you're adding DAB, you don't need to have the antenna. It just means that you've got a couple of different ways. You've got a roof mounted antenna. You've also got the option of adding in the option of a glass mount antenna, but also you can now download these applications from radio stations live directly onto your phone and Bluetooth and stream them straight in. So a really nice looking unit overall. We've installed plenty of these, so if you're interested in getting a product installed, you know exactly what to do. Best thing you guys can do to help us grow a channel, to see more videos like this, make sure you mention in the comment below of other units that you might want to be able to see reviews on and unboxing videos. But the best thing you guys can do, hit that subscribe button below. But thank you very much for watching our very short video on the unboxing of the Pioneer AVH9200. So thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you soon.